Highway to Heaven was on the fast track to cancellation, a victim of sagging ratings. But NBC has a long-standing relationship with Michael Landon, the show's producer and star. So he gets a second chance, sort of. Gene Wolfe has the story.
Ask for one favor, one lousy favor. Turn off the television.
Mark, you were closer to the set than I was.
This lousy motel doesn't have remote control. You do.
Michael Landon is truly both creator and star of Highway to Heaven. He has a lot of emotion invested in his show. Nevertheless, he's trying to be philosophical about his one-season reprieve.
I've been doing it for 30 years, and I know, regardless of what a creative kind of business this is, that it's a business. And that if I don't have a high number, I'm not going to be on the air. So if I'm going to worry about that all the time and take it personally and be hurt by it, then it wouldn't be worth being in the business. It'd be very upsetting.
With all your practicality about the business, is part of you hoping that more people will discover the show, that will have a new life?
I suppose I would feel very gratified if that were to happen. But along with everything else, I'm a realist, and I have never seen a show whose ratings declined that didn't receive a slightly better time slot than I'm going to get. Have all of a sudden some giant resurgence. I personally don't believe that's going to happen. I just hope that the 12 people who do watch my show really like it.
Michael plans to go out with a bang, which means some controversial programs.
Oh, come on, Mark. There's a lot of good, honest politicians. In this last 13, I had the opportunity to hit some issues, some of which may be offensive to people, but that people should think about.
What issues are on your mind that you want to put on our minds?
Well, one of the things that we're going to be discussing is the effects of negative campaigning, which is the most popular way to campaign in this country now. We no longer are concerned with what's right with anybody. We're only concerned with what is wrong with everybody else.
Well, who was it? Who planted the stuff? It was Osborne, wasn't it?
I can't tell you who it was.
What do you mean you can't tell me? You don't tell me, then Pete loses the election. Not to mention what's going to happen to Jeff.
Mark, I can't tell you who it was because I don't know, and even if I did know, we couldn't prove it.
Although Michael likes to use his show to get his views across, he doesn't plan to go on the campaign trail.
No, I don't campaign for people. If I did something else for a living, I think I would. But I have a funny feeling about that. I played Little Joe Cartwright, one of the Honorable Cartwrights. I've been Pa Ingalls. Now I'm an angel. Would I lie to you?
With all the opportunity that you've had, are there professional fires that haven't been fed, things you're still itching to do?
I still love this business. But there's always some kind of a voice in my head saying, there's something else. Something else I'm supposed to do.
Any inklings of what that voice is leading you to?
No, but it made it specific. It had nothing to do with politics.
Michael isn't sure the direction his career will take, or even how he'll write the end of the series. But he's determined not to be bitter if it's the end of a great experience. Gene Wolfe, Entertainment This Week.
As it stands now, this season's first episode of Highway to Heaven will air on NBC October 12th, with the rest of the shows held until later in the season.
Okay, when we come